Yo, what is up, guys? And you guys can see from the title, Tom Brady, man, oh man. If you guys have social media, Instagram, something like that, you guys would know that they were roasting Tom Brady a lot of times. I've seen that Tom Brady he didn't know what the down was or some stuff like that. And honestly, it was pretty much a roast session. But anyways, let's get into this gameplay. I got matched up against the Green Bay Packers. And let me just start by saying that, look, let's just all be honest. Tom Brady is getting to a certain age, and me personally, as a Dolphins fan dealing with Tom Brady, we all knew this day was going to come, and right here I ended up throwing an interception on the first drive. Definitely not the way I wanted to start. But going back to the whole situation with Tom Brady, look, it's kind of like, I kind of look at it like the Warriors. The dynasty is going to end eventually. And unfortunately, I mean, it's Tom Brady. That's like one of the most iconic football players in NFL history. So it's very unfortunate, right, to see a player like that basically kind of fade away from glory. But, I mean, the Buccaneers aren't necessarily that bad. I mean, they have a squad. They have Rob Gronkowski. They got one of the best wide receivers in Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. But if you watch the game today, the Thursday, or, well, this video is going to be posted after, so tomorrow. So it's going to be Friday at this time of the post. But if you guys did watch the game, unfortunately, things just didn't look good for Tom Brady. You got Khalil Mack slamming a 300-pound lineman. It was kind of ridiculous if you guys seen that highlight where Khalil Mack sacks Tom Brady. Then he tosses, I think it was the right tackle or the left tackle. I don't know, but it was either one. And when you see stuff like that, it tells you that something's going on with the offensive lineman. Again, I don't necessarily know too much about the Buccaneers other than I think that was a rookie offensive lineman. I'm not too sure, but yeah, Tom Brady, Chris Godwin, all that. That's really what I know about the Buccaneers. And I'm surprised I don't see Leonard Fournette a lot of times. I know they got Leonard Fournette. I see sometimes with Sean McCoy, but for the most part, it's mainly that Ronald Jones. I'm not too sure who that running back is. But yeah, so anyways, Tom Brady, it was a roast session. They were making fun of him, the all-timer, stuff like that, because he forgot what the fourth down was or whatever the play was. But I'll be honest with you guys. The problem that I've seen, like from my perspective in this Thursday night game against the Bears, and right there we get a touchdown with Jones, is that the O-line didn't give Tom Brady enough protection. And sometimes Brady was overthrowing the ball. Let's be honest, okay? We can't say that it was completely the other players' fault for not getting open or not running the proper routes. But you can acknowledge the fact that Tom Brady was overthrowing some was it that tight end? He overthrew tight end sometime, that one tight end, Brady, I believe. He overthrew a couple times with Mike Evans. But again, it falls down to the offensive lineman. If you can't get protection, you can't get good throws. And especially since Tom Brady's at literally age 42 or 43. So if your O-line can't protect you, I don't know what else you can do. I mean, Tom Brady can't run. And right here, I throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. It says out of reach, which makes no sense because the player literally glitched in front of Mike Evans, which ended up throwing an interception. And I'm going to go ahead and clear the obvious. I'm not the best Madden player, so I will make mistakes, guys, and I will make bad plays. So I want you guys to acknowledge that. When I created this channel, I wanted to have fun, especially talking football with you guys. So my bad if I'm over here making your team look bad or anything. It's just I really want to have fun with it. But anyways, going back to that whole situation, man, Nick Foles, man, when he played with the Eagles in that Super Bowl, Tom Brady lost to Nick Foles. And I think I seen that Nick Foles or Tom Brady didn't want to shake his hand. Now, I mean, when you're a competitive player, and especially like Tom Brady, when you're trying to go for basically outside of the normality, I mean, come on, he's trying to go for 6 or 7 rings. Like my favorite, or my quarterback, Hall of Fame quarterback Dan Marino, doesn't even have 1. Imagine having 7 rings. So that just tells you what type of player and competitor Tom Brady is. But anyways, I'm going to go to Nick Foles. I like Nick Foles a lot. His situation is very inspirational. I mean, you guys remembered when he first played with if you guys remembered when I think the Eagles had LaShawn McCoy, they had a pretty stacked squad like in 2013 and 14, and Nick Foles was doing decent, but then they drafted Carson Wentz. So then Nick Foles, I think he went to the Chiefs, right? Was it the Chiefs, or he went to a different team nonetheless, and he was benched. And then when Carson Wentz got injured, I remember they brought in Nick Foles, and hey, I mean, Nick Foles did his job and ended up getting that Super Bowl win for the Eagles. And shout out to Nick Foles. And right here, I throw another interception. Oh my goodness, this is definitely not going well. I already took an L at the previous video, so man, again, my opponent really showing off the Green Bay Packers as the best they can possibly be. Aaron Rodgers making some good throws to Devontae Adams, Aaron Jones getting good runs. But shout out to Nick Foles. And one reason why I like Nick Foles a lot is for the simple fact that he's so humble. You don't really see that a lot in quarterbacks. You get them a lot of cocky players. I'm a name one on top of my head, like Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield, a little bit of a cocky player sometimes that I see, and that's just an example. Hey, Browns fans, I'm not throwing any shade if you guys are watching this video. This video is not towards any Browns fans, but I'm just being honest. Nick Foles is just a player that he's so humble, and he also believes in, I think he believes in God, and I don't want to bring in religion or anything, but hey, anybody that believes in God, you know, is a good person. So right here we end up getting a fumble and we get the touchdown. So we're down by 1 touchdown. The game is definitely close. But yeah, so shout out to Nick Foles. And honestly, shout out to the entire Bears squad. They did their job. David Montgomery making good plays. I'm glad my Dolphins don't play the Bears because actually I don't really care who the Dolphins play. I mean, we play the Seahawks for all I care, and everyone knows the Seahawks are dominant. So right here it is 4th and 6. Can we get a stop? And this is one of the main reasons why I hate 3-4. Jason Pierre-Paul was covering a wide receiver, and I just unfortunately ran man coverage there, and Jason Pierre-Paul was on a man coverage. So I should have just blitzed him and then used the middle linebacker because honestly, like, that's a defensive end. He isn't going to do anything. So my opponent is pretty much driving downfield, wasting time. And unfortunately, I really couldn't do anything. I mean, on a 3rd and 9 here, we get a stop, but this stop is kind of late already. So unfortunately, do we have enough time to make a comeback? Well, we can only find out, right? And hey, shout out to the Bears for getting the win. I know the Bears, they are a team that struggled in the past couple of years. So seeing them come up is pretty cool. And seeing a lot of other teams like the Titans going up. Who else is going up? The Chiefs, they already went up, so I ain't even got to talk about them. So, hey, as being a Dolphins fan, I love one day for my team to be able to say, hey, we're on a come up. And my opponent right here, showboating. Look, I don't like when people showboat. Go ahead and showboat. You got the win, whatever it is. Hey, you got the win. Shout out to my opponent. He did good. But, hey, I humbled myself. I wanted to get this game over with because I was very disappointed in the way I played with the Buccaneers because I know their potential. I might bring some more gameplay with them because I know they are a good team. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the Thursday night game. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really means a lot to me. You guys see Aaron Rodgers right there talking to Aaron Jones. So that's pretty much it. I hope everyone has a great day today. And as always, peace out and have a great day.